I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know why they keep doing me like this, man. I know, right? I don't know why they keep doing this. I ain't done nothing to them, man. They won't even give me a reason on why. They did it just say I violated community guidelines. It didn't even tell me what the hell the community guideline was. Like, that shit crazy. I don't know, man. I know, right? You know I gotta find another platform to come to when they do me like that. I have no fucking idea. Look at that shit. I don't know if y'all can see it. But yeah, a whole week. I'm suspended on live for a whole week for nothing. I didn't do nothing. I'm glad y'all here. Thank you for being here. Yes. So I tried to let everybody know that I was gonna be coming over here to finish the last little bit of the story, but you can message me on here, right? I think you can message me on here, Maurice. Just you can message me and we could definitely talk about it. Yeah, they are banning me. I don't know why. Yes, they keep banning me. I don't know why, y'all. I have no idea why. Even the video that I posted to let everybody know I was coming over here. Normally, when I post a video, my videos hit like maybe 300 in like 5 minutes. I posted a video to let everybody know I'm coming over here. I got 4 views. That's it. So then I already started, you know, penalizing me for nothing. And I ain't even no big, I ain't no big TikTok like the rest of these people in. I ain't big like that. I got 74,000. I am not a big person. These folks right here like 3, 4 million. I ain't got that. I know because family got me. Family got me. And I'm gonna give y'all the rest of this story. So, of course, you know, old girl was trying to get them out. Yes, I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Instagram too. It's ChinaDog29 underscore 29. Yeah. So I'm gonna give y'all the last little bit of this story. So you can pretty much figure that Keisha and Maya was trying to put Mike and them out because they didn't want to. They didn't want whatever Mike had going on around them anymore. They were done with that. They were over with that. They said they was through with that. And of course, his friend. I'm sorry, my daughter's. Okay. I think you always tell me that too. That you on your kid TikTok or something. They don't kick you out. Kick me out for everything. That's probably what it is too, Maurice. And it's so sad. Hey, Casewall. I see you made it. I even had a moderator, guys. I even had somebody in there that was checking everybody that would hate. And they still, I guess she checked somebody that didn't like being, kicked out for hating and they went back and reported. I don't know. Either way it goes, she did what she was supposed to do. She did her job. She did what I asked her to do. So they got mad because she ain't like it. Oh, well, it was for good reason. You got kicked out for a good reason. Yes. Yes, everybody say I'm a good storyteller. I never noticed it, y'all. I just tell stories, just do this shit just to do it. I mean, I never noticed it, but yeah. So I don't want to get off the subject of what y'all want, which is the last little part of the story. Of course, Myra and Keisha were having it. They were done. Keisha had got what she wanted, and Myra didn't look like she was gonna get anything. Not with him walking around and acting like the fucking shining kid. I don't think she was gonna get what she wanted. So at that point, I guess that's when she was done. She was like, I guess they gotta go. And yeah, I've seen worse on that too, but they banned me for everything. So she told him they had to leave. Of course, his homeboy standing over by the door like, man, ain't that no? Why y'all sending me home with him, man? Like, no, this ain't. She like, but I told y'all I had something to do. I forgot I had to do it. She reminded me that I had something to do, so I got to do something in the morning that's very important, and y'all cannot stay. So of course, Mike looking all sad, like a puppy dog. You sure you want me to go? I know she thinks to herself, get your creepy ass out of my house. Hurry up before you fuck around and leave some of whatever the fuck is attached to you here. Like, get out. So she's like, yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe some other time. And, she let them out the house and locked the door and everything was good. They talked about it for hours and then they finally dozed off. And Keisha started with the bullshit. Keisha sat up in the bed. Keisha was just staring. Keisha had been sitting up staring at the bed for a while because Myra didn't notice that shit until she woke up. When she woke up and went in there, she noticed Keisha was just sitting in the same spot. And she hadn't moved. And she tried to get hey, Keisha, hey, bitch, let's go get something to eat. Want some breakfast? Hey, Keisha just staring, still sitting in the same spot. She goes over, to try to, I guess, get a cup of water or something for Keisha. And she see Keisha's phone is on. So she get Keisha's phone. Keisha's phone has been recording herself. She set the phone up to record herself. And she had been recording herself for a while. But Myra didn't think to look at the recording. She just stopped it, and tried to hurry up and take Keisha back to water. Like, bitch, wake up. Here, you need this water. Wake up. Keisha wouldn't. She wouldn't. Like, she'll put the cup to her mouth, but Keisha wouldn't drink. She'll push Keisha's head back. Keisha's head come straight back. She wouldn't do shit. She just kept sitting there staring. So she decided, fuck it, Keisha ain't gonna drink the water. I'm gonna throw the water in Keisha's face. Threw the water on Keisha. Keisha gets, you know how it is when you think about drown. That deep ass breath you take, that save my life breath. That, yeah. Keisha took that deep ass breath and looked over there like, bitch, you just wet my hair. What the fuck is wrong with you? Did you really just wet my hair up? She like, bitch, what was wrong with you? You were just staring. You were just looking all stupid, looking like you one of them fucking Shining kids. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You just sit over there staring. She like, girl, what are you talking about? She like, you were just sitting here just staring, Keisha. That's why I threw the fucking water on you, because your ass wasn't moving. None of this was working. She like you talk like Mike was doing? Like Mike was staring? She like, yes, bitch, like Mike was staring. You and Mike, the fucking Shining twin. Yes, doing just like that. She was like, I don't know what happened. I remember going to sleep. Like, man, don't start the dumb shit, man. Talk about you remember going to sleep. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Please tell me you just sat your ass up in this bed like this because you heard me coming out the room and you just want to fuck with me. She like, girl, I promise you, I didn't. I went to sleep. I remember going to sleep. She like, Keisha, your ass was just sitting here when I came in the room. You just sitting up in the fucking bed looking stupid. She like, you weren't blinking. You just staring. She like, I tried to break it, and none of that would help. So what the hell is going on? And it's Keisha like, whatever, bitch, quit playing. Like, why did you throw the water on me? She like, for real. Like, they are arguing about this shit. And then it dawns on her, the fucking phone. She gonna get the phone. She like, oh, bitch, I got proof. Your ass was sitting here looking stupid as hell. You want the proof? You want the proof to show us? She like, show the proof then. Let me see what you got. She shows her the fucking video. The video, they had to rewind the video all the way back. This video went back like 4 hours, guys. 4 fucking hours. Keisha was sitting in this goddamn bed looking stupid. 4 hours. That shit went all the way back. And when she rewinded to the beginning, they both sat down and watched the video. In the beginning of the video, you see Keisha sleep, but she's talking to somebody. She's in the bed, she's laying down, she's asleep, but her mouth is moving like she having a whole fucking conversation, just laying there asleep. And Keisha's like, the fuck? She like, was you in here talking to me then? She's like, no, bitch, I was asleep. We both looking at this together. We both trying to figure out what the fuck was going on. Because right now you looking real Fruit Loop sitting here next to me talking about you don't know what the hell going on. So they continue to watch. Keisha, I'm talking about just a conversation. And then she stopped talking. And then she turns her head forward. She opens her fucking eyes and she sits straight up in the bed. And she started back talking. You couldn't hear nothing she was saying because everything was like a mumble. That shit was like below her breath. It was just like, but she was just staring in her mouth and she was just talking. She had a 30-minute long conversation before the bitch went completely silent and didn't say shit for the next 3.5 hours while she just sat in that bed and stared. The camera caught this bitch not blinking. I know the dry eye commercial man was mad as shit. Like, she didn't blink. This bitch clearly needs some dry eyes at this point. She did not blink. She ain't blink. Bitch got video of her just, just staring. She like, Keisha, are you serious? You seriously don't remember none of this? And the girl is crying at this point. Keisha crying. She like, that shit, you fucking with me. You had to put that on my phone. She like, they both looking at each other. She like, girl, I ain't, bitch, what I look like coming in here making a whole fucking movie while you trying to sleep? Like, bitch, I was trying to sleep too. Like last night, one of the worst motherfucking life of my night of my life. I was trying to sleep too. I was just as tired as you. You act like I ain't fight that fucking water with you. Drag that heavy ass boy out the goddamn water, CPR. Damn near broke my arm 20 minutes. You act like I was fucking tired. Like I had all the time to be up playing Steven Spielberg with your motherfucking ass. No, like I didn't do this. It ain't an app in the fucking world that can do this. I didn't do this, Keisha. Keisha is crying. Like Keisha is sobbing. She cannot believe this. What the fuck? How did this happen? Who did this? Who set the phone up? Like Keisha wanted to know, and she wanted to play 20 questions with a person that don't know what the fuck going on. So she had to be frustrated. She had to be like real frustrated, just like, what the So Myra said Keisha cried for a long time. And, you know, they got up the next day and Keisha said she was going to her mother's house. And Myra decided to do her own thing. And that's how it happened. She went to her mama's house. Myra did her own thing. No phone calls to each other. Next day, same thing. She did her own thing. She did her own thing. They ain't say shit to each other. And it went on like that until they didn't speak no more. Until her and her friend, best friend she grew up with, didn't talk no more like that. Like, I don't know. I guess the seeing that shit creeped her out. It had to creep out both of them. Because for one, how would you feel if you woke up and you went on your fucking cell phone and it's a video of your ass breakdancing in the middle of the fucking night when you supposed to be asleep? Because you know you got to be to work at 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. And you wake up and that video on there, you like, when the fuck? I ain't even know how to spin on my head. I ain't even know how to do that. Who the fuck is up doing it? That's pretty much how she fucking felt. Waking up, seeing that goddamn video, it's like, who the fuck is in my body? Like, who did that? Because I didn't do that. Bitch, I've never spun on my head before. I've never done that before. Bitch, I've never know how to pop lock. Bitch, so who, like, that, you would be confused as shit. You like, what the fuck? Like, who did that? Like, who the fuck did that? That's how she felt looking at that video. So I guess, I don't know. I guess like Lanier broke up their friendship. They bust downs. It just broke it all. Look like only half the crew got served. The other half of the crew ended up with fucking shiny. It was just crazy. But it's just like, that was your best friend. Y'all let Lanier come between y'all. I don't know if they blamed each other. I don't know if she really feels like her homegirl. Right, the dancing pandemic. Right. I don't know if she felt like her homegirl was fucking with her and made the video to look like she was doing this shit. But my thing is, it is not an app in the world. This shit happened 3 years ago. And to this day, right now, there's not an app in the world that I could use to make either one of y'all look like y'all are doing some shit. Like, it ain't an app that goddamn good. Like, it really ain't. Like, it's not. And I guess she felt like her friend created that video to fuck with her and won't tell her the truth. And I guess Myra feel like Keisha got that bullshit in her and she don't want to be around Keisha no more. Like, that shit might be contagious. It might rub off. Because, I mean, you got to think about it now. Keisha gave that motherfucker mouth to mouth. All Myra did was push, push, push. Keisha gave that motherfucker mouth to mouth. So, could it have been a STD? Could it have been a spiritually transmitted disease? Now, you say, right, like he could have passed that shit because she put her mouth in his mouth to put life back in his body. So, could it have been passed? Could it been a STD? Spiritually transmitted disease? Do they have shots for that shit? Do they have like proactives for that type of shit? Like, do they have rubbers for spiritually transmitted diseases? Oh my god! So they pretty much never heard from the dudes again because I mean it's not like this has been my boo for months. This was like some fucking some fucking chat roulette type shit. Like they just met these dudes on Tinder or some crazy shit and decided to hang out. And so it's not like we got time invested. It's not like we got time and love invested into these dudes. So they ain't give a fuck about what happened to the dudes where they went. I don't even know if the dudes made it home that night. Hell, Mike could have transformed in a goddamn car, turned into a whole goddamn zombie and killed the other dude. Nobody knows. Nobody knows because they were not boyfriend and girlfriend. It was just a couple's double date type thing. Like shit, I met this cute dude on Tinder. He got a homeboy. You going with me? Type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And so then nobody really called to investigate if they made it home. If everybody was good. Neither one of them did that. They were so wrapped up in their own little world and what they had going on. So they eventually stopped talking to each other. Yeah. Keisha still lives here. And Myra still lives here. They're just on different sides of the state, basically. Well, I ain't gonna say different sides of the state. Put it like this. One is in Cobb County and the other one's in Henry County. They still in Georgia. They still right here. They just don't deal with each other. Don't talk to each other. And then after talking to, because I got the story from Myra. So Myra pretty much said, like, her mom had started telling her stuff like, you don't want to be around, that creepy, weird shit like that with spirits and might be a demon that could attach to you. So that further solidified, you know what I'm saying? I think locations. Okay, so if I see it on Instagram, I'll accept it. Yeah. So her mom helped solidify the situation when she was like, demons can be passed off to people, and you could do stuff like that can be attached to people. So that just further made it easier for her to let her homegirl go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I could have let my best friend go like that, but I mean, hey, to each his own. She wasn't finna deal with that shit, and I don't know how far I was really willing to go for a friend like that either, especially when it come down to Lake Lanier. Like at this point, it come down to Lake Lanier is between me or you. Bitch, self-preservation all day long. I ain't even gonna lie. Self-preservation all day. Your ass gets snatched down, you are gone. If you my friend, I love you to death. I sing at your fucking funeral. But please believe, your ass gets snatched down in that lake, you are as good as gone fucking with me. I ain't gonna front. I ain't gonna play like I'm gonna save your fucking life. I'm gonna wave by. Cause I'm not coming in to get you, period. I'm not. And anybody that jump in that water too, come get you. They pretty much know the consequences and the risk. I feel like if they jump in that water to get you, they know the consequences and the risk. So they willing to become a permanent resident of Oscarville as well. And I don't know about y'all, but that ain't what's in the books for me. That ain't how I'm supposed to die. I ain't supposed to die jumping into Lake Lanier. It ain't in the books like that for me. I'm so sorry. That's not what God put in the books for me. But apparently he put it in there for some people. Like her friend and them, because like when she started telling me the story about how all this shit went down, when she got to the part where she said they decided to go to Lake Lanier Water Park, I was done. At that point, we going to Lake Lanier. Oh, you can leave a bitch in the car. I'll stay in the car. Just bring me something to drink every now and again. I'll stay in the fucking car. I think the safest place to be at Lake Lanier is in the parking lot. I think the parking lot is the safe fucking place to be because anywhere else, anything can happen. And people ain't willing to come out there and save your ass. It is not how it used to be. Back in the day, people see you drowning. Oh my God, we got to save them. Shit. If your ass is drowning in Lake Lanier, you just drown. And that is it. That is, boy, stick a fork in you. You are done. That is it. They got a big ass sign out there that tells you, swim at your own risk. And for those of you who don't understand, let me break it down in dummy terms for you. Nobody's gonna save your ass. Nobody's gonna help you. Not even the fucking lifeguard that they pay to help you will not even fucking help you. I promise you, for that water to be that fucking color and look like that, these are the cleanest lifeguards I've ever seen in my fucking life. Ever. ever. Now I know you might be a water, lifeguard for the water park. Cool, but a life is a life, if you ask me. And if I'm a motherfucking lifeguard, then I can't say, well, I'm gonna say the people that's on this side of the sand and not the motherfuckers on this side of the sand. Like that ain't your job. That ain't part of that ain't a part of the lifeguard code. We don't do that. We say everybody's a fucking hoe. So when I go to Lake Lanier and I see them motherfuckers looking all extra cleaner than the board of health for them motherfuckers to be lifeguards, that lets you know they are not coming out there to get your ass. You are done. That is it. You might as well do. Let me tell you something. If you're going to Lake Lanier, I'm going to tell you, this is how you go to Lake Lanier. Your first thing you do is call your insurance policy man and make sure all of your shit is up to date. Make sure the policy is paid so you won't leave your children broke as fuck. Okay? You won't leave them in no debt. They ain't but like 6-7 years old. How the fuck they gonna have debt? You'll leave them with debt. They weren't expecting your ass to leave this young, but hey, you decided to go to Lake Lanier, so those are a consequence. So the first thing you need to do is make sure the insurance is paid up so your kids will be straight. Second thing you need to do is make sure your will is wrote up really good. And everybody get all their shit. You split all your stuff up wherever you wanted to go. Make sure you do all of that before you even put on your bathing suit to go to Lake Lanier, okay? Then you're going to ask the postman for a change of address card. When they ask you, what's your new address? Put Oscarville, Georgia. That's why all your mail going to be delivered. Because that's you finna go to Lake Lanier. That's why all your mail gonna be delivered. Oscarville, Georgia. You're a permanent resident. So when you do all that and you got all that stuff together, you got all your affairs taken care of, tell everybody you love them. Call your mama, dad, all of them. Yep. Clearly life's journey. Call all of them. Let them know you love them. Let them know you brought this on your fucking self. Let them know. Don't have your family thinking somebody tricked your ass into going out there and drowning. You let your family know. I brought this on myself. Whatever happens, if I don't come home tonight, I brought this on myself, okay? Then you take your ass to Lake Lanier, and then you try to have fun. And then when you get your ass in that water and you get snatched down, the upper room, that's where your ass will be. You only got two choices when you fuck with Lake Lanier. You're either the upper room or Oscarville resident. Your choice. Because Lake Lanier gives you the choice. It damn sure do. It gives you the choice. You can either choose to go to the upper room or you could choose to go to Oscarville. It really don't fucking matter. Because Lake Lanier ain't racist. It don't discriminate. It ain't prejudice. It don't give a fuck. It don't give a fuck. It don't care. It'll take you, take your cat, it'll take your dog, your fish in the damn boat. It don't care. It don't care. Not at all. Not at all. And if you seem to make it into the water and not be pulled under, yeah. Now you got to fight whale-sized catfish in that motherfucker. So it done went from fucking swimming with the ghost to Jaws on your ass. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. And you just going to be a story in the newspaper. Yep. Baby's going to be walking around with your face on their shirt. Yep. Because you see them divers that come out there to scuba gear and shit. Yeah, they come out there. They do. When they looking for a body, they ain't coming out there to bring your ass out alive. That ain't their job. That's them clean ass people with the white and red on. Yeah, that's their job. But they don't do their job. Not over there. Not over there in the wave pool, but not over there in the lake. Everybody knows not to go to the lake, but every day people still go to the lake. There's a lot of information. All you have to do is Google Lake Lanier. There's a lot of fucking information about Lake Lanier, and they are not hiding this shit. Everybody know Lake Lanier is a man-made lake. Everybody know Lake Lanier sits on top of a town, an all-black town where Black Wall Street and all that shit was located. Yeah, everybody know that. Everybody know there's a whole racetrack down there up under that fucking lake. Everybody know it's 20. I ain't say 2. I ain't say 12. I said 20 cemeteries down there. And then let's say you was broke as hell back in the day and one of your family members died and you didn't have the money to put their ass in the cemetery. Where they went? In the backyard with a wooden cross over their ass. Yep. So, yeah, all them bodies too. And then you got to take into consideration they had like 15 buildings, plenty of homes, farm property, fucking forests, all that shit, banks, churches, stores, a whole fucking bridge. Yeah, it was a ton of shit on the Lake Lanier. Yeah. So if Julio Jones, so-called fastest motherfucker, when he first got to Atlanta, yeah, he was fast as shit. I give him that. He was fast as shit when he first got to Atlanta. But then when he got his ass to Lake Lanier, he wasn't that fast no more. Yeah. He went out there flexed up, and the motherfucking ancestors told him, "You don't come out here flexed up." And no, Naya River didn't die in Lake Lanier. She went in. I think she was in like L.A. when she passed in Lake in L.A. She went in Lake Lanier. The only person that's really, I ain't gonna say only person. It's a few, people like the guy, the pro basketball player they just pulled out of there, like 4 days ago, had been missing, had been in Lake Lanier water for 3 months, and they couldn't find his body, and they just found him like 4 days ago. Yeah, he was a pro basketball player. And then Usher's stepson was killed out there on Lake Lanier as well. So yeah, Usher's stepson died out there on Lake Lanier as well. And what was so creepy about that was the fact that 2 boys, like 2 weeks before that happened, it was 2 boys, the Prince brothers, 113, 19, died the exact same way Usher's stepson did 2 weeks before Usher's stepson did, doing the exact same thing Usher's stepson was doing. So it's just creepy. It's just creepy. To me, swimming on top of all them bodies ain't shit cool about that. It is not cool. It's nothing cool. You seen what the spirits did in the Poltergeist people? And that was just a house. That was a house that was on top of their land. It was just houses on top of their land. You got a whole lake that people celebrate on, like damn near every day. Like damn near every day. And how disrespected would you feel as a spirit? You trying to get some sleep, and these motherfuckers up here turned up, they lit, having parties. Why you supposed to be in your final rest? And they don't give a damn about how loud they are. Yeah, you'll probably hunt a few motherfuckers too, grab a few people too. You'll be pissed off too. Like, I bet if I snatch your ass, I bet the party stop. I bet all the music stop if I snatch your ass and you not come back up no more. Like, that's how the ancestors feel. That's how they feel about that shit. I'm pretty sure that's how they feel, because how would you feel? Me personally, like I said, I don't even like to walk over people's bodies. Like, if you go to a cemetery, you go to a funeral, and they tell you to come over here because that's where the person's being buried, and you got to walk on top of people that are already buried. I feel so disrespectful when you know what I'm saying, when people do that type of shit. Like, I don't even do it. I walk all the way around before I walk on top of somebody's grave, because you never know. You could step on a attachment, and bring some shit home with you just being disrespectful. So I don't think going out there is a good idea, but people still do it. They're never going to drain it because that water replenishes Atlanta. So they're never going to drain Lake Lanier. I know thousands of people like, let's start a petition. That's not going to happen. You can write all day long. They're not going to drain it because we need that water for Atlanta. So they're not going to do that. And then you could try, asking them to stop people from going out there, but that's not gonna stop either. Because I mean, unless it's on a 24-hour police presence watched, then other than that, people gonna go. I mean, people gonna go? You can't stop them from going out there. And that became a recreational spot, which it wasn't supposed to be when they first put Lake Lanier out there. It wasn't for recreation, but after years of people going out there for picnics and, fishing and barbecues and, what I'm saying, that's what it turned out to. So, but there are always going to be creepy stories. Everybody that's been out there that's had something that happened to them out there, they got a story. Everybody got a story. Majority of the people that you talk to about going to Lake Lanier, either they got a story or they heard a story. Either way it go, they don't fucking go. Because it's like, I already heard. But then you got ones that be like, I want to see if it's real. I want to go see if it's true. Well, Julio Jones didn't even come from Atlanta. He wasn't even born or bred here in Atlanta. But when he dropped that $150,000 earring in Lake Lanier, he ain't hesitate on what to do with that shit. He didn't even try to find that day. He called divers in and told them, paid them, hey, y'all go down there and get it because I'm not going down there. But they didn't even find it. So yes, the earring is still somewhere in Lake Lanier. A whole $150,000 diamond earring is somewhere in Lake Lanier, people. You ever had somebody ask you, would you do this for this amount of money? How many people would jump in Lake Lanier for that $150,000 earring? Don't worry, I'll wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Not one of my crazy friends wanted to go. I told him, bye, get your policy together. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Julio was new to the team. He was trying to be flexed up. Of course, we all know it'd be a bunch of hoes out there at the fucking. It's just chicks every goddamn well. So of course he wanted to be out there flexed up. He wanted to make that bitch clean while he was out there. Like, yeah, I'm the new one to Atlanta, and yeah, it surely backfired on that ass, and he lost that earring out there that same day, $150,000. I said, man. I ain't about that life either. I don't roll with some of the best of them. I fought with some of the best of them. But yeah, lately that shit wins hands down. I ain't even my kids tell my mom, you gonna take us? Nope, we can't go to Lake Lanier. You sure can go to Lake Lanier with somebody else because I'm not taking you. I'm not going. I don't want to be responsible for you. Basically, when your ass get in that water and they get to pulling you down to the Oscarville roads, I don't want you to look back at me with that look in your eye like because I'm your mom, I'm supposed to save you. Y'all, I love my kids to death, boy, but I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it. I ain't getting that water. I try to warn them. Hopefully they'll listen, but no, it's not a cubic zirconia. That was real. That was all over the news for about a week, but like that shit was real. Divers from everywhere was trying to get in Lake Lanier to get that goddamn dive. It was yeah, it ain't it no one's trying to look for it anymore. I think they done gave that up. I think once you go to look for it and you run across one of them goddamn catfish that's about the size of 11-year-old boy, that's the point when you jump your ass out the water like they can have the motherfucking earring at this point. It's probably a catfish down there right now sporting his earring, ready to go to the club. Well, I'm picking up all the little catfishes tonight. Yeah, because Julio didn't get it back. And them divers was out there for a long time, and they said they couldn't find it. That's an earring, man. And then they say when you get like below 100 feet, it is balsamic black down there. It is impossible to navigate below 100 feet. It's so much guck and muck from the fucking trees that's still standing down there. All that stuff into the water. It is, no, you can't see down there. You really cannot see down there. Like if you look at any videos on YouTube about the dives at Lake Lanier, but that shit get dark. It get really dark. And it's like, that ain't where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? That ain't where you want to be when there's no help around. Because you get down there, you just down there. They say it's like, well, we all know it's a whole forest down there. But you got to imagine people be fishing and stuff. So it's fish lines that possibly get you hung up on where you can't get loose and come back up. Now your water tank is wrapped up in a bunch of fish wire and you just yeah, and that got to be scary, the fact that you can't bring yourself back up. You're just tangled up. You can't see how to get yourself untangled. You need this oxygen to breathe. You ain't gonna be able to have enough breath to take the tank out of your mouth and try to swim to the top. You're gonna drown on your way to the top. So a lot of divers can't really make it lower than 100 feet. I've looked at all the videos and there's not one that makes it below 100 feet. No, not one. Yeah, fishing. Yeah, they fish out there. I know they have like a catfish competition like out there like every year. They go out there and pull them out. Pull them big ass catfish out, man. Them catfish huge. Catfish huge. Catfish bigger than your 12-year-old nephew that's standing next to you right now. Your 12-year-old son or daughter that's standing next to you right now. Imagine a catfish that big. Yeah. Yeah. No, I told my child the same thing. My child couldn't pay me $1 billion to go out. I'll be the brokest motherfucker there is in Atlanta because I ain't going. And yes, they catch them catfish. That is good old eating for them. That some folk catch them and eat them. Some folk catch them and throw them away. Okay, the basketball player, they say he was found 130 feet down. Hmm. Now, mind you, the story with him was they were on a pontoon, they dropped a paddle, and they jumped in to get the paddle. 3 of them was on a pontoon, 2 of them was rescued. He was the only one to be pulled down. The other 2 didn't, just him. And he was just jumping off to grab a paddle. When you jump into the water, you may go down a little bit, but your body instantly reacts to start making you swim back up. So I doubt he jumped into that water and just let his body fall down, or he jumped into that water and couldn't swim. I feel like if he jumped in that water, then he definitely knew how to swim. It just, something stopped him from being able to reach the top. Thank you, So Blessed. 100 miles away from it. Yeah, where he was found. Yeah. Them catfish. Oh, they so big. You Google pictures of Lake Lanier catfish. Some of the biggest catfish you've ever seen in your damn life will pull up. I'm talking about, you'll be like, that ain't even real. It is real. It is real. They are pulling them monstrosities right out the fucking water. Yeah, the catfish will be bigger than you. Learn that. You might well put your boxing gloves on and put your hair in some braids, because you can get your ass whooped fighting on catfish. Yeah, they are bottom feeders. Catfish are bottom feeders, and they don't tell them what the hell they've been eating on. Like I said, Oscarville still had buildings standing down on y'all. Like, it could have still been food in them houses when they flooded that shit. It could have been pets that was left behind, people that was left behind. Who the hell knows? I just know that ain't the place you want to go. People that, well, I don't go. Yeah, like if you look at the before picture and then you look at the after picture, you be like, damn, they covered up all that. Can you imagine, like, the county you stay in right now being flooded? Like, you look up and you below 100 and damn near 90 feet of water. Yeah, just like what? I don't know. I have no idea. It's yeah. See, you Google pictures of that shit and it will show you the side, man. Have them catfish are bigger than shark. Like, sharks don't even want to fuck with the catfish in Lake Lanier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they. Yeah, they. I don't know why they so big like that. I guess over years and years of feeding off whatever. I don't know, man. Them things are huge. It is like really scary. Them things are very huge. Yes, the racetrack is still there at the bottom. It is still there, still put together. The seats, the whole like the little the seated area, the balcony, the little house that they was in when they waved the flag and shit. Yeah, all that is still there, still standing. When we had our drop in 2007, you was able to see the seats for the race car track. And that race car track was about big as the one we have now. It's over there in Henry County. So yeah, Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's bigger than it was about bigger than Atlanta Motor Speedway, and that's all up under that water. The bleachers under that water still together. They ain't even the bleachers. That's what I'm trying to say. The bleachers, they ain't even moved the chairs. They didn't disassemble none of that shit. Nothing. It is still like that. And when they had that big drought, that's when we got a chance to see that whole little house that they be having. When they waved the flag, the whole house was able to be seen. Still put together. Still put together. So, yeah. It should be on my page. Oh, about the anniversary. Oh, no, I got to post those. I'm sorry. You in Henry County, looks okay. So if you're in Henry County, you know how big Atlanta Motor Speedway is. Imagine that shit being underwater. That shit is huge. So yeah, stores, still together under there. Businesses still together under there. Churches still together. A bridge with a ferry still together down there. Barns, because it was a whole lot of farmland, farms, all that shit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Probably. And it is not uncommon to go into Lake Lanier and not be found. Like you can go in at one spot, but you know the undercurrent and all that stuff gonna pull you another spot, and then everything else that's down there pulling on your head gonna pull you a different spot. Because the basketball player, he went down in one area, but they said they found him in a very remote part of Lake Lanier. So it's like he was in a part where people don't even go. How did he get over there? Yeah, it is. So you can Google all those pictures. You know, they'll pull up and you'll be able to see it and everything. But yeah, that is the shit is real. It is not a game. It is so serious, y'all. The seating still underwater. Yes, the seating, the bleachers are still together around the racetrack underwater. You remember Final Destination when they was doing that little racetrack scene? All that shit is just like that, still constructed under the water. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Your ass go missing down there. You probably in CA on row 4. Yeah. How the fuck can you flood all freaking city? Well, at the time they said they needed the water supply to replenish Atlanta, and that is what they decided to do because they said that the area was vacant. So that's what they decided to do. Yes, everything is still there. Like I'm just waiting on because I know it's not gonna be a black man to do it. I know it ain't gonna be a black man to do it because black man ain't gonna do it. I'm waiting on the Jacques Cousteau, fucking Crocodile Dundee type Caucasian brother that's a part of the Lake Lanier family with a fucking GoPro on his head to jump straight in that fucking water because that's the only way we're gonna see the bottom. That's the only way we're gonna see the bottom. It gonna take that brother that we waiting on to be created right there. That's what it's gonna take. Somebody with a GoPro that's gonna jump in that water and ain't gonna be scared to be down there and explore that shit. But like, I mean, it's really hard though. Like I said, it's really hard to see down there because it's so much gook. You know, like if trees sit in water so long, they bark start to come off and just like turn to ashes down there. That's how it look down there. It's just like a bunch of shit floating in your face. You can't really see your hand in front of your face. Like, right. And see, it's a video on YouTube that's that shows them diving into the Lake Lanier, and they actually find like a piece of the bridge to the ferry. But they had like 7 lights between the 2 or 3 of them. They had to have like 7 lights just to light that shit up so you could see that it was still constructed, that it was still together. If you ask me, Oscarville ain't missed a beat. They probably still shaking and moving around down there, probably still going to grocery stores, getting gas, all that stuff. All that stuff. Oh my goodness. She is doing the most right now. Hold on, y'all. Hello. Don't you got a whole daddy you can call? You that's because you've been blowing my phone up. Maybe if you'd have tried that the second time. What do you want? If you was in danger, you should have been calling 911 and not me. Duh. Can you hurry up? Because I'm kind of busy. Can you just hurry up? Okay, goodbye. Thank you. Love you. Mwah. Don't your children just get on your nerve when they don't want nothing? They don't want nothing. What you doing? Don't want nothing. Like, ain't you supposed to be at work? Ain't you supposed to be at work right now? Like, how you gonna be at work? How you gonna be at work with the phone like this, making people orders? Who does that? Like, I want to speak to the manager at this point. I'm ready to get her ass fired. Yes, I'm busy. I'm busy. What's up? Can you hurry it up? Can you make this story like from 30 minutes to like 30 seconds? And go. Mhm. Is this story finna turn out that you need to be picked up from work right now? Because if that's what you finna say, we ain't even got to go through all this. You can just say, Mom, I can tell you that when I get home, I need to be picked up. Continue. Yes, I know. So he told you to stay at work? He did. Oh, so that's what you were trying to tell me. He told you can go ahead and stay. I'm just asking. Hello? Oh, I hate listening to kids' stories. Am I the only person that hate listening to kids' stories? I hate it makes my ass itch. Like I hate listening to kids' stories. Like, yeah, and I told him, you know that, right? And then right. And then I went back and I was like, right. And then I was like, right. And then I was like, yeah, and then it was like, right, like just get to the damn point. I said all that to say I'm staying at work. I feel like I wasted 6 minutes of my life I can't get back. And all she, oh my goodness. And all she wanted to tell me was they letting her stay at work. Like you couldn't just get to that when we got on the phone. Like you could just say, Mama, I'm staying till close tonight. Like we had to go through. So I had went on break, right? And then when I went on break, right, I got ready to come back in, right? And then when I came back in, right, everybody was like, she clocked you out. And I was like, what? And she was like, what? And I that shit is so tense. It's so frustrating. That shit make your blood rush for no reason. Like, and she just gangster as hell on the phone. So she was like, and I told them she ain't had no reason to clock me out. So I'm finna go out here and call the head man, right? Because you know, I don't play that right, mama. You know, I call like, right. 13 rights for the future for the next time. You finna ask me right. Like, God damn, right. Please, right. Oh, can the story just be over with already? You at work on the phone talking about the people at work. Tell me that ain't some us shit. Oh, tell me that don't sound like me. Just at work, like, yeah. And then she thought she was gonna clock me out and I was gonna clock back in. Yeah. And then, yeah. And she's standing right here, like, God damn. Oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Why? Y'all, why? I prefer my child text me. You know what? I take that back. I take that back. Oh my goodness. Children don't even want to talk no more. All these goddamn abbreviations, they make me feel like I'm old as shit. Like I know what some abbreviations is, but when you start to hit me with that LMFAQ, like what the fuck? Oh goodness. Oh, that's how all y'all mamas feel. Y'all know that, right? I hope you know that. I hope you know every time you call your mama, she pick up the phone and she sound like this. Yes, baby. She didn't even want to talk to your ass. She just talking to you so you won't feel some type of way. She didn't even want to talk to you. Right now, you probably even interrupting her stories that she recorded on her goddamn DVR. She been trying to watch all damn day. But your dad had been fucking with her, talking about he was hungry, so she had to go in there and cook his ass something to eat so he could sit his big ass down somewhere and fucking eat. And time she get on her stories, here your ass come. Yes, baby. Mama, you wouldn't believe what happened today. I don't want to know what happened today. We don't want to know every damn thing. Can you just that time you thought you wanted to call her? Can you just be like, maybe she don't even want to hear my mouth today? Because sometimes I have to tell my kids, if your ass ain't bleeding, or if you ain't dying, please don't call me. Like, please don't call. If you ain't in the trunk of somebody's car, please don't call. If you ain't finna get jumped by 18 people, please don't call me, y'all. We y'all mama. We love y'all, but we don't want to know every damn thing. We really don't. We really don't. I promise you. We really don't. I promise you. We don't care about your one night stand. We don't care about how raggedy the dick was. We don't care about none of that. But anyway, yes. So that is how Lake Lanier is. That is what they do at Lake Lanier. People still go to Lake Lanier. There are two kinds of divers out there. There's the divers that come get the bodies, and then there's the lifeguards that don't get nobody out of the damn water. So if you decide to go, make sure all your affairs are in order. Make sure everything is going right and up to good. You might want to make sure you got a float, some of them on floats, the little duck that go around your fucking waist, some flippers, a rape whistle, a life jacket. You're gonna need all that shit. You're gonna need all that if you're going in that fucking water. So yeah. Yeah, that's what Lake Lanier is all about. Nicole, you would yes. So basically they made the guys go home. They didn't want to go home, especially his homeboy. He didn't want to go home with him. We don't know what happened with the homeboys because it was like a Tinder date. It wasn't no, this my boo for 3 months. So I called and check on him every day type shit. No, this was like, I'm going out with this dude and he got a cute homeboy, you going with me type of situation. So nobody even thought, between the two of them, even thought to check on these boys to make sure they made it home safely. Keisha started acting possessed throughout the middle of the night. She started acting like one of the fucking Shining twins throughout the night and recorded herself doing it and didn't even know she did it and then flipped the fuck out when she saw it. And yeah, their friendship ended up being broken. Keisha felt like Myra set up the camera and did all this stuff to try to make her feel like she was tripping. And then Myra's mom was telling her, when people go acting like that, like they might be having demons attached to them. So she didn't need to hang around her. So they ended up, not speaking. But they both still live here in Georgia. They just not best friends like they used to be. So yeah, that's what happened with them. They didn't make a relationship with the dudes or nothing. They just all went their own separate ways, I assume. We don't know if Mike and his homeboy made it back. We don't know. But we can hope they made it back safely. Town under Clark Hill. Not as bad as Lake Lanier, but lots of deaths were there as well. No, I ain't never heard of Clark Hill. I'm gonna check it out though. Yes, I've been trying to tell everybody to stay their butt away from that water. I can do it. I just did this whole live. It took almost an hour to do this whole live talking about why you shouldn't go to Lake Lanier. And I guarantee you tomorrow, half the people that was on this live and saw this shit still got a picnic date at Lake Lanier tomorrow. So yeah, right. I see it for the parking lot. Change of plans, 3 Mile Telescope. Okay, just people watch. Don't get in the water. Just people watch if you're gonna do anything. But that can be kind of spooky too, because people have had ghosts to walk up and have whole conversations with them and not even know they was a ghost until other people told them they were talking to their damn self. So yeah. Right. Yeah, that ain't in the books for me. That ain't what's in the book for me, y'all. So y'all know I had to come over and give y'all the rest of the story because it wouldn't have been right to not give it to y'all. I don't think y'all should suffer because TikTok is on some bullshit. Ain't y'all fault. Yeah, I mean, ghosts are powerful. You get enough energy, you can do a lot. I mean, think about it. The average person, like yourself, the average person, they said the average person only used 10% of the brain. Can you imagine what type of shit we could do if we used 50% of the brain? Hell, you can swim through Lake Lanier without even moving your damn hands. You could probably float on top of Lake Lanier. You could probably spread water with your fucking mind. Like, so I mean, just the spirits got energy. They're just pure energy. So they absorb energy. They're pure energy. They do a lot of shit. They can travel through energy. I mean, yeah, they do, Nicole. I don't know why I ain't did that to him, man. I ain't did that to him. What's the name of the Black Eyed Kids movie again? It's called Black Eyed Kids. Let Me In. Yeah, it's called. Well, I seen it on Tubi when I made a homework assignment a week ago, a couple weeks ago. It was on Tubi. I don't know if it's still on Tubi now though. But yeah, I'm on some more scarier movies so far. I'm trying to get some more scarier movies. I haven't. Yeah, about the Black Eyed Kids. Yeah. They have like a couple movies, but they're trash. I mean, the information may be okay, but I still been having the knocking at the windows and everything. Yeah, don't watch it. Still been having the knocking at the windows. When it was it yesterday? It was yesterday or day before yesterday. Me and my daughter tried to catch it. We tried to catch a black eyed kid. You can't do that. It's like trying to catch a fucking leprechaun. We ran. When we came in the house, because we had left, we were gone all day. We came in the house. It was like nighttime. We come in the house. I put my stuff down in the room. The time I put my stuff down in the room, it started knocking on the window. So I'm like, not this shit again. And then I waited, and then it happened again. So me and my daughter decided we were going to go outside and catch it. So I decided I was going to stand on this side of the house. She was going to stand on that side of the house. And when we heard the knock, we was both going to come rushing around to the back side of the house. And we bound to run into this motherfucker. He got to run past one of us. Yeah, well, we ran back there and slapped dead into each other. Pow, collided, hit the ground, picked the phones up to face the window. Was nothing there. Yeah. And then when we came in the house, the shit started back. It continued the whole night until about 6 o'clock in the morning. And then it was starting to get daytime outside. You couldn't even see a silhouette of anybody standing at my window, knocking on my window. But the knocking was constant in threes. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. And you couldn't see nothing. Couldn't see nobody. Couldn't see a silhouette. Couldn't see nothing. And then somebody tagged me in a video last night that said something about, I know, right? I just had got tired. Like I was frustrated at that point. I was irritated with the shit happening. And I was finna put a stop to that shit. Like I had got to the point, I was like, I'm finna stop this right now. And yeah, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. But I did, I got tagged in a video. And it was a guy talking about mirrors and how mirrors are portals and how if you sleep with your TV on, you actually allowing spirits to pass in and out your house because the TV is a portal. So yeah. And it had dawned on me that right by that window, I have a mirror. It's not a big mirror, but it's a mirror. And it's like, could this be connected? Could this be where the knocking is coming from? Like, I don't know. I just know somebody tagged me in it last night and I looked at it and it was just like, when he said it, I instantly looked over at my goddamn window and it's like that mirror sitting right there. Mm-hmm. Sitting right by the window. Mm-hmm. So I started wondering, is the shit on the outside of my window knocking in? Or is it on the inside of my window knocking out? I don't know. Because if mirrors are a portal and I didn't see a person physically back there, but the knocking was still going on, could it be a spirit in the house that came through a portal of a mirror or something, knocking on my window from inside the house? And that's why I didn't see nothing when I went outside the house. Like, Oh, that's the plan. I mean, my husband told me to quit playing. Because if it's somebody back there for real, me and my daughter gonna get hurt running back there trying to catch some shit. But I'm just tired. I'm irritated. I'm irritated with it going on all the time. So I'm just irritated. You're so silly, Jessica. Right. Like I wanna know who the black eyed kids police is. Like who's the black eyed kids defects worker? Like who the fuck is the black eyed kids parents? Like I need one of these three entities because I'm tired of playing fucking knock knock zoom on my door. Like I need somebody to handle them. Like handle them for real. Like and you know what? That could have been. You know what? That could have been. That could have been what was going on too. It could have been somebody knocking from it in the mirror. I don't know. I don't know. I just know the knocking is coming from over there. The shit sounds like it's at my window. So if it's a spirit in this house standing on the inside of the house knocking on this damn window, that ain't cool. That ain't cool. Because if I can't live here rent free, they can't either. So they gonna have to get a damn job. I don't give a damn if their job is scaring people for a living. You gotta you living in here? You in here? You gonna work in here? You gonna get your ass a job in here. Right. Somebody. I don't know. I have no idea, y'all. I don't know what to do about it. But I'm gonna try to catch them. So yeah. Yeah. So I got one of my Lanier cousins bought me some super bright ass lights to put in the back of the house and on the side of the house to try to light the house up. So now I'm just working on trying to get some cameras so I can get, really good quality cameras, something that ain't gonna go out on me when I really need that shit to work. I don't. Whenever I've encountered them things, the only most I've said to a black eyed kid when I encountered it was "Get the fuck away from my car," or "Where's your parent?" Because I didn't know it was a black eyed kid at the time. His head was down with a hoodie on, so I'm just like, "It's late as hell, baby. Where your parents at?" So I let them have their spots. I let them do them. I don't. Yeah, I've put I've saged my house. I've went around this house with salt. I've anointed my family and prayed over them. I did the Psalms 91. I've been doing everything. I've been trying everything that everybody been telling me. So yes. So guys, yeah, I've been on here for about an hour. I want to take up all y'all time, but that was the rest of the story. I'm sorry we had to switch platforms because of the bullshit, but as y'all know, I'm not gonna be able to be on live for a week. They said the 28th, I think. I think it says 28th. So I do have this platform and then I have my Twitch platform. So I'm gonna have to work it out some type of way. But I do have more stories to come. I ain't go through getting all these goddamn stories from these folks for nothing. So yeah, it's more stories to come. Hold on, it's a movie on Hulu about them. They tried to kill the daddy and they kidnapped the little girl. Okay, so what about black eyed kids, Momo? You saying it's a movie on Hulu about black eyed kids killing the dude and kidnapping the little girl, and it's based on true stories? Come on, Momo, let me know. Cause if that's what it is, I'm finna show pop in that shit. Think I ain't finna see, and then I ain't gonna claim no negativity from it. It's a movie. Okay. Do you have a post office box yet? I'm still working on that, y'all. I promise. It's been so much going on. I haven't had time. And then it's safe for me to get like a post office box for, I guess, a size where stuff can go in it. It's like $83 or some shit. I don't know. I'm still looking into it, but it's yeah. I'm still working on it. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get it together, but TikTok been flip flopping my platforms. I've been trying to sign up with other platforms to try to still get y'all stores when TikTok got retarded. I know, right? Thank you. I love you too. Yeah, but life journey. I'm trying to get the post office box. I still need to figure out how to do the shirts and stuff like that. Life journey. You need to send me a message or something because it seems like you pretty fluent in that stuff. When I pick them up from you, don't never don't give it a chance. You gonna tell me either way clearly. You ain't gotta add time they get in the car, honey. Jump straight in your car. Bloom. You ain't gotta say shit. You wouldn't believe, like, honey, but you Candace, you must not have found your button, baby. That's what it is. You ain't found your button yet. See, all mothers got this button right behind our ear. We could push, mute the motherfuckers to them right on that. To them right on that. Uh, yeah. So life journey, yeah, because I think I was talking to you last time when you said about the post office box and what I needed to do to get the shirts. So that's why I was trying to yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out how to get done because I don't know how to do all that stuff, and y'all are way more fluent in that shit than I am. So I want to do it right, and I don't want to get it wrong. Not no for real. There are more stories to come. People are still emailing me. You know, I'm still talking to people on the phone. It's called They Come Knocking. Okay. Yeah. They're reaching out, so it's tons more stories to come. IG tonight. Okay, that's fine, Maurice. Okay. Yeah, and Life Journey, if you just go over to my Instagram, it's on my bio on TikTok. Just go over to my Instagram and send me a friend request and let me know what your name is so I know because I got a bunch of friend requests. So let me know what your name is on Instagram and then I can accept your friend request and you can message me. I bet. Okay, Susan. Oh, okay, Susan. Now I know who you is. Okay, yeah, Susan. Please do go to my Instagram and okay, yes, go to my Instagram and send me a message. Send me a friend request so I can accept it, and then you can message me back and forth. Okay. All right, guys. So, yeah, whole fucking story time fucked up on TikTok now. Oh, I gotta reroute my schedule. So many people that gonna be on TikTok expect me to do story time, and I ain't gonna even be able to do it. Okay, guys. Oh yeah. Check that out too. I'm gonna check that out tonight. So yeah, thank you guys for switching platforms with me. I'm sorry that TikTok was being a fucking hater, but I'm glad you guys supported and glad you guys came over and tuned in. Tune in next time. It'll be another great story. We got to all be in the dark and be scared. So stay safe. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.